Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take the Hubsan Explorer out. We're going to try out the goggles. It's a bit windy today, and I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be windy today, but it's actually pretty darn windy, so we're just going to try to cruise around the area. You can see all the plants are getting like blown around. It really sucks that this happens every time I want to do something like this, but we're going to give this a shot anyways. And I'm going to see how well this cruises. I expect to crash a bunch of times. I'm not real good with FPV. I am with some of the larger birds that are more stable with GPS, but, you know, this whole not having the GPS thing is a really buggery for me. So this is what I'm trying to get used to, not having the GPS and still being able to fly. So I should be doing this in a big field, but I always say, you know what? Just put yourself right in the dirt and grime and see what happens. I can always replace propellers. So not worried about it. Let's go ahead and give this a shot here. We'll start off in easy mode, and then if I feel comfortable and it's easy, we'll bump it up to expert and see what happens. Alright, goggles are on. Let me get all this set up. This does have an SD card in it, and this also has an SD card in it, so we're going to record for the day. Let me go ahead and turn on the transmitter. Bind and fly. Initializing, turning on the quad. We are good to go. Set this down. I have FPV on the screen. Let's see if I got it in the goggles. I do not. So, give me 1 sec to set up the goggles here. We got to make sure that this is on the right channel here. There we go. Got it on the screen and on here, so we're good. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This doesn't look too bad either. Okay. Gotta remember how to record here. Let me start the recording on the side button here. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. And that. Beautiful. Now we're recording. Alright, let me start the recording on here. And I believe we are recording. Excellent. Okay. Wish me luck. I already feel out of balance here. Maybe we should get a feel for this. I think the trims are off. Oh, there's too much wind to fly this thing like this here. Hold up. I'm going to go ahead and put this in expert rates. Oops. Because it's not reacting fast enough for my movements. Come on. There is a lot of wind out here, guys. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on, I have it full throttle down. What the hell? Wow, that was weird. This thing sucks. This is not controllable at all. This thing, like, I gave it full throttle down and it took forever to come down. That's full throttle down. Look at that. You can't FPV fly this thing. It sucks. Looks like we'll be purchasing the H107D standard because this really reacts slowly to everything you tell it to do, and it wants to constantly raise in altitude. So This is just a personal flyer, I guess, at this point. You can't really fly with the screen or the goggles, man. It just doesn't do what I tell it to do when I tell it to do it. It seems very laggy. And the altitude wants to climb. So if you're pushing full forward into the pitch and you let off, right, it still climbs and then it wants to come down. So this is buggery. You can't fly this thing with goggles if you wanted to unless you had a big open field. I wanted something I could cruise around the trees here and stuff like that. This just doesn't react fast enough to what I tell it to do. It's in expert mode and it feels like it's just at like beginner medium rates. It just sucks. And it just keeps gaining altitude into a tree. Yeah, this thing sucks. Whoa, 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 damn it. I am full throttle down. That is stupid that it does that. It just shoots straight up. Makes no sense to me. Fly it aggressive at all and you give it too much forward pitch, it just wants to go straight up. Don't go up. Why are you going up? I am full throttle down. Get down here. Oh my god. Yeah, man. No way. No way. That altitude hold buggers up the entire flying experience. So I thought the altitude hold was going to help. Maybe for a beginner flyer it would help. I can already tell you right now, I want complete manual control of this quad. I don't. This altitude hold thing keeps wanting to you have no throttle control. You give it a little bit of throttle, it shoots up into the sky, and then you can hold it full throttle down, and it just like goes up and continues going up, and then randomly it'll be like, well, I guess I'll come down, and then it'll just slowly start coming down right before it hits a branch. It's like, that's not cool, man. That's a really crummy design. So yeah, not cool. Not cool in the slightest. I'm not even gonna attempt to fly FPV here. And it's climbing again for some random reason. We're just going to cruise around real slow. And it's climbing again. Just randomly. As soon as it gets hit by a little bit of wind, it just climbs. And once again, climbing. And back down to where it started. And now it's going down too low. And now it's going to hit the ground. And now I have to bring it up. And recover it. Alright, I'm willing to try this one more time, but I just don't like the way this thing handles. It sucks. It sucks. Okay, come on. Huh. I'm recording with the DVR on these, and I can tell you right now, it has become super laggy, so I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And we're just going to record with the quad itself because I'm getting tons of lag. And that's not good. Oh yeah, that's way better. Okay, cool. Oh, ton of wind, ton of wind. Ton of wind. Come on. Alright. Yeah. I want a big field to test this in. I shouldn't be trying this around here. There's too much shadows and stuff, and I just can't tell what everything is through the goggles. I really need to be in just a big lighted environment. But this thing sucks. It just gains altitude, lowers altitude. I'm trying to fly it out here, and it just keeps having a mind of its own, so. Oh, we got blinking lights. I guess that's it for the battery. Okay, I'm full throttle down, and it's not coming down. And then it just fell out of the sky, so there you go. Full throttle down, didn't want to listen, fell out of the sky. Okay, wonderful. First bent prop, look at that. I am not a fan of how this thing operates at all. At all. Ba-boom. Okay, so this is going to be just a fun flyer, I guess. I just do not like how this operates at all, in the slightest. I remember my H107D Plus, or my H107D, being a lot better than this. This upgraded feature was obviously for people who do not fly FPV all the time. So basically what's happened here is this sucks. There's no other way to put that. This is horrible. This is for, like, beginners, in a sense. It's not good for goggles. I remember my H107D being a lot more aggressive than this, a lot faster, and it did not always want to climb. It did what I told it to. This sucks. This is horrible. Somebody online was like, oh, yeah, get the Hubsan X4, Plus. It's awesome for FPV flying. It's like, no, it's really not. And whoever said that, yeah, can go jump off a cliff somewhere. This sucks. This is horrible. This thing just does what it wants to do when it comes to altitude. I could have it full throttle down, and it would just sit there and hover and be like, I don't know, man, I'm not really feeling it, but I guess maybe I could come down. All right, I guess I'll come down. And then it'll just, like, slow. No. See, when I give you less throttle, you just drop like a rock. And then that's how you make quick maneuvers. I want this to fall, and then right before it hits the ground, give it some throttle and full pitch forward. This, no way, dude. Altitude hold just screws up everything you want to do with this. So I'm gonna say this is a no-no for the goggles. We're gonna go ahead and purchase the 107D, no plus. I remember that thing having a vert like this, it was insane how fast the original H107D was. This is a joke. Do not buy this if you have goggles. There's no point. It sucks. Alright, guys. Don't worship. Tootaroo.